Hi, I'm Judy. This is Bandit. Welcome to Go Within Yoga and this kidney and bladder meridian flow. It focuses physically on your hips and your inner thighs, a little bit of your back as well. Now is a great time to get your prop, your bolster, although this can be done propless as well, and I'll let you know how as we go along. Today's intention that I am giving to you, and it's your choice whether or not to accept it, is I am lovable. That's the affirmation, actually. The fear is a fear of being unlovable. So kidney energy is associated with fear. We are focusing on cultivating courage this January. You may also notice that many of these poses recur throughout these winter Yin Yoga practices. And that's because Yin Yoga, traditional Yin Yoga anyway, actually has a fairly small amount of poses. And so just if you're wondering, why is that happening? Why am I doing this all the time? That's the reason. But Yin Yoga is cumulative. The more you do it, the stronger your connective tissue will get, the more your immunity will be boosted, and hopefully the easier you will be able to flow through the winter without illness. Although, as we all know, this year there's a lot going on. Okay, so go ahead, set your own intention. Grab a prop or however many props you want. Allow your breathing to deepen. Maybe take your hands to your heart. Think about what comes up for you when you say the affirmation, I am lovable. Do fears come up? Do you believe that you are lovable? Do you think maybe you need to change? Allow that breath to deepen and slow, melting the tension out of your body. And if you choose, you can continue to hold your heart, or you can bend your right elbow, raise your right hand, palm facing out for the Abhaya Mudra, which helps with moving into fearlessness. So a great one for our theme this January. And I'd like to share this quote with you. It's from Becca Lee. If you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself. It all starts with us. Being lovable starts with loving yourself. And go ahead and allow your hand to fall into your lap. Your eyes were closed. Go ahead and blink them open. If you are sitting up on a prop like me, come on off of it. You may want to have it close by. See how you feel today, whether or not you want to use it. We are starting out in Melting Heart. And right about now, you'll see some variations in video above. You won't see the video, but you can pause this one and link on it and click on it. Otherwise, you begin in tabletop. Begin to walk your hands out in front of you. You can take that bolster, place it underneath your torso or underneath your chest to support yourself in this pose. Hips should be over knees. Generally, your lower legs are parallel, but if the toes touch, it's no big deal. I am lovable. The last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and press into your hands. I'll walk them back to your torso. And pause briefly in your tabletop. Just notice what's going on in your body. And then come on down onto your stomach. Legs are straight out behind you. Bend elbows out to either side, one hand on top of the other. And you can lower your head to your hands, maybe to a block. This is Crocodile Pose. And we're here for a short amount of time just to notice what melting heart may have stirred up in us. Go ahead and straighten your arms so your hands are pointing forwards. Maybe walking those elbows out a little bit further from your body, making it a little more comfortable on that low back perhaps. And of course, taking your head up so that you're looking out, or you could be looking down at your surface as well, the mat, the bed. This is Sphinx Pose. You may find a card above for Sphinx Pose as well. Allow any tense muscles to relax. If we're uptight, it's hard to be lovable. I am lovable. Last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and begin to walk your hands back towards your body, coming up briefly into that tabletop position. Knees come out to either side, hips come back onto the heels into Child's Pose. Just to release any tension that may have built up in your low back. Go ahead and push into your palms. Walk your hands back to your torso. Come on over onto your, well, we're going to be going to our back in just a few minutes. If you have that bolster, grab onto it, scooch a little, and place it vertically across your surface. And so your hips are pretty much against your bolster. Before we move into our next pose, go ahead and walk your hands back behind those hips. Allow the heart to open into a little mini back bend. A short rebound. And then slowly come down onto your elbows. Allow that back to just melt into your bolster if you have it. Again, you don't need it. Then bend your knees out to either side. Take the soles of the feet together. If the knees are way up like this and it's uncomfortable for you, you can perhaps put a couple of pillows under there, a couple of blocks under there, maybe even some rolled up towels. This is recline butterfly. Take this first minute to make any small movements you may need so you can be still for several minutes. I am lovable. If you'd like, you can take your hands to your heart. If that feels like too much effort, just allow them to come to your sides, palm up or palm down. Check in with your breathing. The last couple of breaths here. And then slowly take your hands under your thighs, bring your knees back together. Gently roll off your prop if you have it. Place it off to the side. Come down onto your back for a mini Savasana. Just 1 minute. And I'm just going to scooch down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. From your little Shavasana, take the soles of your feet to your mat, bend your knees so they're facing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring one knee in toward the shoulder. Foot is flexed, lower leg is perpendicular to your ceiling. Next, inhale, bring the other leg into the same position for a happy baby. If this feels uncomfortable for you, grab a strap, put it around your legs or your feet, or you can take half happy baby, which would be just one leg up with either a bent knee or a straight leg, and I will let you know when to change. I am lovable. And go ahead and change legs if you're in half happy baby. Last couple of breaths here. Go ahead, release your feet. Let them come down towards the mat. Stretch one leg out and let it fall open. And then the other leg out, let that fall open. Maybe grabbing your bolster and placing it under those knees. Into your Shavasana. Savasana lets the work that you've done throughout this practice integrate into your body. And I will be holding space for you. So just relax in Shavasana until you hear me speak again. Now may be a good time to reflect on your attention as well. I gave you that intention at the beginning about moving through the fear of being unlovable, using the affirmation, I am lovable. But remember, you can choose your own intention for this practice. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you feel is necessary for your body today. Either just listening to the rest of the practice, or almost at the end, pausing the video. If you're moving out into the rest of the day, begin to allow your breath to deepen, to bring yourself back into this physical space. Notice your body and everywhere it's touching the surface beneath you, feeling held and safe and secure. Begin to take any small movements you need, maybe circling your wrists and your feet, or wiggling fingers and toes in your own way and in your own time, making your way back up into an easy seated position that's comfortable for you. Eyes closed if it feels safe and comfortable for you. And if you choose, go ahead and bend that right elbow again. Raise your right hand. Allow the palm to face out. Remember your right hand, not what you see on the screen. And just allow your breath to deepen as I repeat that quote that I shared with you at the beginning of this practice. If you seek peace, be still. If you seek wisdom, be silent. If you seek love, be yourself. And that's from Becca Lee. So this mudra, anytime you're feeling fearful throughout the day, you could always take a pause. You can do this standing. You can do it seated. I think it's a little more comfortable seated, but whatever you need to do. This is something, again, you can do it however often you need, for however often you feel called to. Go ahead and let that mudra go. Inhale, take the palms of the hands together in front of your heart. Thumbs come into the heart center, and head bows slightly over the hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you feel free from pain and suffering. And may you let go of the fear of being unlovable. And slowly go ahead and blink your eyes open. Allow your hands to fall. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. If you enjoyed this practice, please go ahead and click the like button so other people can find free Yin Yoga. And if you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell so you can be notified when new practices are added to the channel. This is a great practice in the evening. Once again, getting rid of muscular tension and calming your nervous system so that you can sleep deeply. Right about now, you should be seeing a couple little boxes up here. One will link to a meditation for self-love. It's quite short, 10 minutes. And another will link to a short vlog, which is called Check Yourself. And it has something to do with our theme today, and I didn't write that down. That vlog is very short. It's 5 minutes. So go ahead and click on either one of those to close out your practice. And once again, thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope that you go into the rest of your day feeling lovable.